Daring decor that actually looks amazing isn't luck. It's all about having a secret weapon. You might freeze up when it's time to mix colours, patterns and add those quirky ideas. I'll let you in on the tool that keeps my vision clear and my confidence high. If you want a home that lights you up and actually works for real life, this episode is for you. You'll see why planning first makes everything easier and way more fun. Welcome to the Daring Home Decor podcast. Are you tired of playing it safe with your interior design? Are you overwhelmed with choice and just want simple steps to pull off cohesive and unique decor? I'm your host, Cara Baker, virtual interior designer and bold decor coach. I'll help you get brave, find your style and create a home with pizzazz. So grab your paintbrush, put on those overalls and let's get decorating. Welcome to the podcast and Happy New Year! Can you believe it's 2026? I don't like to say, but 2025 flew by so quickly. Let's hope 2026 slows down a little bit. I hope you had a wonderful Christmas and a lovely celebration at New Year. And did you miss me? Because I missed you. I did have that 1 week off, but I'm back again now. And today I'm going to be talking about why I use a mood board when boldly decorating a room and why and how you should too. Okay, so firstly, what is a mood board? Now, it's not just a Pinterest board, it's a real practical and personal creation. It's a collection of items you want to include in a room that shows the mood and the vision for how the final makeover will look. Now, I think a mood board is important when you're decorating any room, but if you were decorating a room that is neutral, and I hope you're not if you're listening to this podcast, but if you were, you could probably get away without a mood board because you haven't got as much skin in the game as you have when you're going more bold and daring. Because bold rooms can fall flat without a plan. You might end up with colour clashes, pattern overload, nothing feeling connected. It's why I love this process so much because it really helps with the end result. And if this episode is making you feel excited to start planning your room, but you need someone to hold your hand, then hi, Cara here. It's literally what I do for my clients who face all the struggles and have the exact desires that you do for your home decor. So whenever you're ready, I'm here to give you that extra bit of support by pulling together your mood board and adding some personality and spice to your space. You're always welcome to check out the Digital Decor Kit. You'll find all the details at daringhomedecor.co.uk/digital decor kit. All right, so whether you decide to snag yourself a kit or you're just curious to try this on your own, let's cover what really makes mood boards such a game changer for bold decorating. And one of the main reasons is because it makes it easy to spot what's missing or off before you spend a penny, or what looks absolutely crazy and if you actually had gone ahead and done that would need to be changed. So firstly, I allow myself time to get creative. I allow myself space to think because you're never going to put together a room whilst you haven't had time to consider and think about it and let your creative juices flow. So I look at the room, I think about what I want from the room, I look on social media for inspiration, I think about any items that I've spotted or been eyeing up, I check everywhere where I've saved anything. For example, on Instagram I may have saved some inspiration somewhere, for example for my office, just to remind me. I check my Pinterest boards, have a little look at what the latest items are in my favourite homeware stores, and then I start pulling together key pieces. I look at colours, obviously based on my colour palette for my home, which, if you didn't know, you get when you purchase a digital decor kit. I look at patterns, textures, statement items, all in the style that the rest of my home is to ensure that everything stays cohesive. I also take into account anything that needs renewing, for example, furniture items or curtains or soft furnishings. Maybe you've got something that's going to fit into any room that you design, or maybe there's something that's really old or broken or just not your style anymore that needs to be gotten rid of, and you will buy a new piece to replace it. So I take all of these items and I put them together on a mood board. And if you want the actual step-by-step process on how to actually create a mood board, there's plenty of other episodes in this podcast that will tell you how to do that, and I will try to remember to put a link to them in the show notes. Or if that feels like something you haven't got time for or feels too overwhelming, then of course I can help you and create your mood board for you within your digital decor kit. So once you've pulled all your items together, the mood board is the perfect place to check how everything works together. Is it cohesive? Do the colours work well together? You will just know when you look if something is out of place and won't work. It's your gut, it's your instinct. Trust your gut and instinct, because I have in the past tried to shoehorn items in that I've later regretted. So trust your gut and instinct. Again, as I said, if you don't feel confident enough to do this yourself, I will do it for you. And if there are any items that just don't feel right or need changing, then you can just continue to tweak your mood board until everything feels right. Because I know that your common fears when it comes to bold decor is, what if it looks silly? What if my husband hates it? What if I mess up? What if my neighbour laughs? So creating a mood board is a safe space where no one's going to say it looks silly or laugh at you. It's just for your own reference and your own benefit, and you can see visually what works, what doesn't, and tweak it before you show it to anybody. But when you are happy with it, this is the perfect time to show maybe your husband and get his buy-in, because he can actually have a visual of what the room is going to look like. So he's much more likely to be on board. A mood board will give you confidence to be able to share your ideas with others. And as I've mentioned in other podcast episodes, obviously get the opinions and the style of what your partner or other people in your home want to as you're going through this process. Now, if you're thinking, Cara, I just want to grab the paint and paint the wall, I can't be doing with all this planning malarkey, then I just want to let you know it's not boring or restrictive. It's what gives you the freedom to be bold. Planning is like music to my ears. I am obsessed with planning everything. Oh, I just love it, because the mental clarity and freedom and just lightness planning gives you is priceless. And if you're not a planner, we can't be friends. No, I'm only kidding. Of course we can. Everybody's different. But yeah, if you are thinking, oh, this sounds like the boring part, I promise, give it a go. It won't be. Because mood boards aren't just for interior designers or creative people. They're for anybody. Anybody can create and use a mood board. And let me tell you, you will get such joy and a mental boost from seeing your ideas come together before you even start. It is so exciting. And if you're still not on board, I keep saying on board, don't I? On board with the mood board. Board. If you're still not on board with creating one yourself, you will still get that excited feeling if you go ahead and take the plunge and grab yourself a digital decor kit. Because just imagine the feeling when you open that kit and see the vision of your room for the first time. Of course, all based on your style, your wants, your needs, your loves, and everything else. I hope I'm convincing you to make this a fundamental part of your home decor. And the benefits to creating a mood board are, it's less stress because you already have an idea in advance of what the outcome is going to be, and you already have an idea of what items you've got to buy, etc. So there's less rushing around. It's more fun. You can let your creative juices flow and come up with daring and wonderful ideas. A mood board will also save you money because you will decrease the risk of making mistakes. For example, going for the wrong colour, then have to buy the paint again and repaint. This is all money down the drain. So creating the vision will help you avoid regret. It will also give you the confidence to make a start and to finish what you start. How many of you have got half-finished projects around your home? Maybe a subject for another episode. Well, I hope I'm giving you some food for thought, and I'll just give you a quick recap of this short and fun episode. So, planning is the real secret behind bold, beautiful rooms. A mood board keeps your ideas clear and helps you avoid expensive mistakes. It's not just for designers, anyone can use this tool to boost confidence. And seeing your plan come together makes decorating less stressful and way more fun. Not to mention saving money, finishing what you start, and finally love the space you create. So the next time you're ready to go bold, start with a mood board and watch your vision come to life. And if you want a little extra inspiration and behind the scenes tips, you'll love the insider list. You'll get a reminder when a new episode drops, along with visuals, because you can't always get visuals listening to a podcast episode, along with a weekly bold decor tip and first dibs and extra bonuses on any promotions that I've got going on. Not to mention some free downloadable printables for your home. So pop your name on the list at daringhomedecor.co.uk/insider and I'll see you in your inbox. Well, that is a wrap. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you next Tuesday, where I can't wait to get creative with you in the next episode of the Daring Home Decor podcast. Put down your tester pot for one more minute. Come share your wins from this episode by leaving a quick review on Apple Podcasts. And don't forget, you'll find your next bold steps in the show notes. Meanwhile, you can get more interior inspo by joining my free community at facebook.com/groups/Daring Home Decor. And until next week, stay daring.